Welcome to a Chaos Draft here with Simon. We got only small sets this time, so some of the themes will not be very focused here. Here, a really interesting card is Imperial Armor. It is not the kind of card I really like in a Chaos Draft because it is an aura, but it's an insanely powerful card. So you give your creature +1/+1 for each card in your hand, which usually is +5/+5 or +4/+4 in the early game. And that's often enough. You can play it on some evasion creature. The thing about Chaos Draft is, yes, there is a lot of removal, but it's less focused than in a normal set. And there isn't anything else here that's great. I guess Fledgling Genius is also an aggressive card, but it's mostly bad cards. I'm going to take Imperial Armor, and you can sometimes try and draft a white aggressive deck in this format. Problem is, here there is a Kitesail Apprentice, which is not really a combo with Imperial Armor. You really want to put Imperial Armor on something with evasion, because your opponent can take some damage and then jump. There are good cards here though. Searing Blaze I think is the best card in the pack, and probably the card I'm gonna take. You could play Boros. The mana is a little rough with Searing Blaze and Imperial Armor, but it's okay. Leatherback Bailot is triple green, and if you're mono green it's good, but it's hard with monocolored in Chaos Draft. Arbor Elf is good. Corrupt Seneca is actually good. It makes the land a 3/3 and you get the land back when it dies, but I'm gonna take Searing Blaze. It's really good. Ooh, here's Enslave and Sunlance as the standout cards. Also Giant Dust Wasp. Enslave is great. It's a mind control that also deals 1 damage to its owner. It's just busted. Sunlance would work with the Imperial Armor, but at this point, if I take Enslave, I could also go Black-Red removal. Black-Red removal is a solid option, because what often happens is that Black and Red removal are good in the older sets, and then the Black and Red creatures are decent in the newer sets. So you can pick up Red and Black solid creatures in the newer sets and busted removal in the older sets. So I'm gonna take Enslave and maybe ditch Imperial Armor. I kind of like Searing Blaze better than Imperial Armor anyway, because Imperial Armor is at the end of the day a risky card. Alright, we got Ember Shot, which is a 2-for-1 but very expensive. This is a slow format though. There's also Swirling Sandstone, which if you have Trestle, it's a sweeper. Other than that, there isn't much here. I could take Ember Shot just to maybe play it, because these packs have been kind of bad. There's been some okay cards, but yeah, these Advocates are usually not good in limited, because returning a card from an opponent's graveyard, it's often going to be a creature, because this is not necessarily you're going to get a something that mills lands or something. So I'm going to take Ember Shot, but I may not play it. Ooh, Dark Ascension. Alright, so we have Chosen of Marco, very cute girl in this picture, on the left side. But you need vampires for it to be good, and I don't have any creatures just yet. I like Evolution's Color, but this was more a human thing. There's Nearhead Stalk, which is a fine card. I think it's much better in Chaos Draft than it was in originally in the store. I'm gonna take Evolving Wilds though. It enables splashes. It's just a solid mana fixer. And if we end up being red-white, at which point I'm not gonna play Ember Shot, I would like to have Evolving Wilds so I could play Searing Blaze and Imperial Armor. So maybe we get cut off of black. Nearhead Stalker I think is okay. Highbone Ghoul is okay too, but I'm gonna take Evolving Wilds. It's hard to get mana fixing in Chaos Draft sometimes, because a lot of the older sets don't have any, and it's very situational what you're gonna get. I'm gonna sip on my spiced coffee here. That is sweet. So I'm gonna be honest that I kind of prefer Chaos Draft with all sets. I think only small sets is a little weird. I don't really see the point of having only small sets. I think it mostly just messes up things. Here we have a Karoo, the original bounce lands, but they are much worse because you have to sacrifice an untapped land, so you're down a mana the card you played. This card is bad, I think. Yes, it's a very situational burn spell. Coercion is fine though. It's a Toil of the Invasion that doesn't get a 1/1, but it's okay. Dwarven Vigilance is interesting. It's a 2/2 that if you hit them, you get 2 damage to a creature and then no damage, but it's hard to get it through. I think I like Coercion in the Chaos Draft. It can also Plode away for Enslave. You take away their interaction, bounce spell, and then Coercion is fine. Chaos Draft is kind of slow, and Black-Red Control is the viable archetype. I think it's hard to build aggro in Chaos Draft, which is why this Imperial Armor, while it's a very busted card, probably isn't that good. But I still think it could have been interesting. But the way this draft is going, Imperial Armor is going to go in the sideboard. Lightning Storm. That is a card that is good in Modern. And any players. I don't like this card in Limited because if your opponent has lands in hand, they can steal this card. Or new targets. I will like Goblin Furrier. Here's a time where the small set actually helps this, because this is basically just a 2/2 for 2. It can't deal damage to snow creatures, but it's very unlikely your opponent's going to have snow creatures. So I'm going to take a 2/2 for 2. Oh, mana fixing. But it's black-red. So this is a 3/3 that is going to lose you 2 life, basically, because it's very unlikely I'm going to have a pirate. So I think I'd rather have a 3/2 that deals 2 damage to my opponent if it gets targeted by something. I don't know if I could take Highland Lake and then maybe splash blue, but I don't know. I'm gonna take the 3/2 here. It's in Chaos Draft you can't really afford to. There's so many bad cards in Chaos Draft, especially these small sets, that you can't really afford to take too many chances. You need to have your playables. Okay, I don't think Barrow-Ghoul is playable. It's just too hard a commitment to exile a creature card from your graveyard every turn. It is good if you play it on turn 10, but then why do you have it need to cost 2 mana? Yeah, I guess this could be playable. I don't know. But yeah, so that was Wear the Light, which ended up being a bust for us. Ooh, Corrupted Zendikon came back. This card is actually good. It makes a land a 3/3, so you're down on mana, but eventually if it trades you get the land back. So it's basically a 3/3 for 2 that has an upkeep cost of 3 if you're attacking. If you're blocking, you can sometimes play instants too. So yeah, I like that card. This card is unplayable, but Spitting Sliver could be fine just as a 3/3 first strike for 5. So yeah, this is a card that I could cut, but you can't always afford it. Ooh, Swirling Sandstorm, could be some matchups where I want it. Oh, that's a late Screeching Scat. It's a Mire Triton that does not have Death Touch and does not gain you life. So Mire Triton is pretty good. Take this card just for signaling purposes. There's no point in hate drafting in a league. So yeah, if your opponent is ahead on board, this card doesn't do anything. They can just take 5 damage. And you also have to do it, so it's not. Alright, guess this is just open fire. I mean, Angel of Condemnation is busted, but we're not white. Charles Defeat is a great sideboard card. And Obelisk Spider is great too, but open fire is a solid removal spell. You can't really ask for more than that in a Chaos Draft. So yeah, it's a Fateful End without a scry, but it's a common. Yeah. Kind of like this. I would like some more card advantage, which is one of the reasons why I wanted to take Highland Lake is I wanted to splash some blue card draw spells, but some blue card draw spells are double blue and I can't splash that, so it's not even likely I'm gonna get it. So I have 9 playables, and you have sometimes hard time getting enough playables in Chaos Draft. But yeah, I would like some card advantage. Right now I have Ember Shot, which is very expensive, and a Slave, which is just, I mean, yeah, you can call it card advantage because it is a 2-for-1, but it's also just insane. The fact that you deal 1 damage is great. Alright, so another black, green, gold card. Squelching Leeches is probably the pick here. It's gonna come down as a 2/2 or 3/3. It's gonna steadily grow. And I think how this deck's gonna end up is we're gonna play some removal spell, then we're gonna drop this, and then we're gonna play some more removal spell, and then eventually this is gonna be like a 4/4 or a 5/5 on the later turns. Feast of Jim was a card I liked in Journey into Nyx triple set, but here it's not good. Hall of Triumph is not. We don't have many creatures, and I don't think even would be that good in a 2-color deck. So I'm gonna take Squelching Leeches, and Lightning Diadem is also not great because it's so expensive. We don't have many creatures. Yeah. All right. We have kind of bad cards, but I like Ravenous Rats in this deck. If you have a bunch of removals, but it's not bad to make them discard. Let's see, Scrying Glass. So 2 mana to play it, 3 mana, choose a number greater than 0. So yeah, that card is hard to play. Basically, at some point you're going to be able to hit, but if your opponent has no cards in hand, it doesn't do anything, right? Because you can't choose 0. So this is a card that's going to draw me some extra card in the mid game, but it's dead late game, and it's very hard to choose the correct number in the early game. So I'm going to take Ravenous Rats. Nah, it's not for this deck. What is for this deck though? I mean, this Chaos Draft format is kind of bad. There's so many small sets things that doesn't do anything. Yeah, the damage doesn't stack anymore. I guess this pack is just horrible. I guess I have to take Nim Abomination and hopefully don't play it. Oh, Wall of Blossoms. Don't like. And Spineworm. So green's open, but it's too late now. We have Mog Flankis, which is okay, but we don't have that many creatures. However, Lab Rats is just insanely slow. Fling is not good. Duct Crawler is not good. I guess I take Mog Flankis because it could be okay. I really don't like these aggressive cards in this deck, but I guess we could go a little more aggressive. Maybe we have to. I mean, in Chaos Draft you play what you get, so 8 target. But Sweatworks Brawler, great card. Ironshard Crush is also good actually. Sweatworks Brawler is just a 3/3 for 4 with Menace, which is good. But is Ironshard Crusher maybe better? We don't have that many creatures, but this was a powerful card. I think it is a good card. Nah, I think I just want. Yeah. If I had more creatures, maybe. Yeah, that's not good. Interesting. Interesting. Haste, yeah, bad. I think I'm taking this and looking to pick up some red creature with an enter battlefield effect, or just a cheap one. I think this card is good though, because you can attack with the turn it comes into play, and if they don't trade, so for this card to be bad, it has to be the only creature, only a red creature you control, and your opponent's gotta have to be in a position to block it. I think that's a very unlikely scenario. And now I'm happy I took Sweatworks Brawler. Oh man. I guess I'll take this land. There's nothing else. This card is bad. This card is bad. This card could help me splash some green or white card. Yeah. Kind of getting... This pack 2 has been bad. We only got stinkers basically. No good cards. No good cards. And it's not gonna get better. Alright, Shadows of Feet, Wield. Risky Survival. Also good. That was kind of a nice wheel. We could take this, but Shadows of Feet is such an insane sideboard card. Basically just 1 mana Terminate. And it even hits Planeswalkers. So yeah, I think we can afford to take it because we're up to 15 playables. Yeah. We're gonna get one more in this pack, I think. And then we're up, only have a few. Alright, this is still not good. Yeah, I'll take this, maybe I play it. Let's put it here for now. Friend found with a very bad graveyard hate card, Chime of Night. So this card could be playable. It basically means that you put it on a creature, when the creature dies you destroy a normal creature. Or I could play just a cycler. Flame Jet is okay, I guess, it cycles. Take the black card. Cyclers is always somewhat playable. It also is somewhat powerful. Take Tidal Warrior just because this card was usually played in Murfolk, Legacy Murfolk back in the day. And it was kind of a... It was before Curse Catcher was printed. Ravenous Intruder could be playable. Actually, put it here. Oh. Ravenous Intruder. Ah, what is this? 8 talk, basically. It's just a 1-3 for 2, but we could play it if we end up not being that aggressive. Ugh. Paleoloth, great card. Well, this is not great. Flesh Former we can't really activate, so it's just a 2-2 for free. So there's Asmus is a 2-2 for free. Rotting Earth is symmetrical. Bonesaw is not good. Ancient Secret is not good. Uh-oh. This is bad. Bad news bears. We're getting destroyed here. Does Rotting Rats have any synergies? Not that I can see. Alright. I guess I take Sodasic's Alchemist just in case I end up with some random blue permanent. Oh, Lavalanche. That is a card I want to splash. Singeman Ogre is okay. And Grixis Grimblade is fine, it's a 2-1 for 2. But Lavalanche is insane, and I have an Evolving Wilds, so I'm gonna take Lavalanche and splash it. It is a very busted card. If you pay 6 mana, you deal 3 damage to... It's a Bonfire for free. It's worse than Bonfire if you miracle it, so to speak, but yeah, we're gonna splash that card. Ooh, Urza's Legacy. Well, Unnerve is good. Ostracis is fine, but Unnerve also cycles, and we have got a bunch of free drops, so yeah, I like Unnerve. And yeah, it's solid. Also, these cyclers kind of help with Lavalanche because you can find the forest. Alright, so we're looking for some mana fixing, that would be nice. Ooh, Reaping the Graves, that is a fine card. Well, I would assume it would be great in Elves, but Chartreuse Cougar is my pick, I think. There's also Clutch of the Undercity, but that's a kind of slow removal spell. And we don't really need to take a bad removal spell here. I like Reaping the Graves if we had more creatures, but this is just a solid card. If your mana screwed early, it gives you a land. And then late game is a reasonable threat. So I like the Cougar. Who doesn't like Cougars? Looking to cut this card. Looking to cut this card. And that's about it. Ooh, Peace Strider. Much better than Core Prowler because we're not Infect. So Virulent Dude is just a -1/-1, which is okay, but I like the Peace Strider. It's a 3/3 for 4 that gives you 3 life. That's sweet. There's a mirrored card, Pierce Strider that deals 3. I don't know which one would be better, but I like this card. This pack has started good. This pack has started good. Gotta admit that. So now we're up to 23 playables. I'm now looking to cut cards. So first on the chopping block is a Grey Ogre. Next on the chopping block is this aggressive card, which I don't want to play because you actually lose 3 life the turn it comes into play, right? Ooh, a bounce land in my color. It's gonna be hard to pass up on that. This card is okay, I guess. The problem, if we were red-green it would be good, but now we're not, so I'm gonna take the bounce land. Man, if this had been a Gruul bounce land, that would have been sick, but it would help with Lava Launch, but you can't always get what you want. Oh, a deceptively powerful card here is Razor Sign. It has Infect, so you think, why do I want an Infect card? But since it has First Strike, if this blocks another free, for example, if this blocks a free 2, it just eats it. And it also leaves -2/-2 counters, or 2 -1/-1 counters. So I'm actually gonna take it. It's a good blocker, and it's better than the Alchemist. And sometimes you can just start attacking with this, and your opponent's gonna get a lot of Infect counters and be a little nervous. I'm looking to cut this card too. Mark Flunk is, I think, starting to look playable here. Ember Shot, yeah, probably good enough. I don't like it, but it's fine. Yeah, it's interesting now. And I don't think I want to play this card. It's not, yeah. Alright, not a bad third pack, I have to say. Not a bad third pack. We got one more card we haven't seen, pack we haven't seen. Ooh, Noggin back I think is good. Yeah, the Prowl's not gonna matter, I don't think. We have no rogues. But for 4 mana you get to take 2 cards from their hand, which is good. There's also Weed Pruner Poplar though. And we don't have any 5-drops. And this card can chop away at... yeah, I'm gonna take this. I want another creature. So we wield Flesh Former. I mean, we now have a Evolving Wilds for green, Urza Basilica for white. So if we get a free splash of blue, which we're not gonna get, yeah, we could splash this card against a blue deck, I guess. We're not gonna get any blue mana. I'm gonna take this card against a mono blue deck. It could be good. Ooh. I think that card is playable. It's not great, but it's playable. Alright, this is a powerful card, but Shriekhorn, Modern All-Star. Alright, so we're looking to cut this Nim Abomination because the card is an abomination. And we cut Ravenous Intruder, I think. It's just a 1/3 for 2. Unless your opponent plays a pacifism on this. It's not even good then. So now with the Basilica replacing a Swamp, I think Squelching Leech is a lot worse, but what do I play instead? No. Alright. So I'm looking to cut Squelching Leeches, and I want to replace it with another creature. And I think... Nah, not good. Not good. Not good. Not good. Maybe I do this. I don't think Squelching Leeches is good anymore. It wasn't good to begin with. And I'm probably going to play Ritz Grove 2 to splash the Lava Launch. So it is awkward that you have to bounce, but... So, yeah. We could splash Nacatl Outrider in the right matchup, but it's not a good card to splash on the face. Yeah, no, it can't be good. Okay, let's play 1 forest and 5/8. I think Rift's-Go makes green, or Basilica makes black. I think 6/7 is okay. We don't have any double red cards except Searing Blades, which is a card you don't have to play in turn 2. Alright. Alright, so I think I'm gonna play first, but I'm not sure about that. And look at this. Rather be on the draw now. Alright, we have a bomb in our hand. I'm gonna keep and put. So to play Ravenous Intruder, I need to draw a third land. So I'm gonna put it on the bottom, because if I draw a mountain, I need to draw a mountain, I mean. And if I draw a mountain, I have these better free drops. And it has to be a mountain on the very next turn for me to want to keep the Ravenous Intruder. And it's not even a good card, it's just the 23rd card. Alright, we did it, but I don't know, I still think my decision was okay. So, to maximize Lava Launch, I want this game to go long. Well, that's pretty good against Lava Launch, I guess, but I don't think that card is good otherwise. Well, I'm gonna wait on that. I'm gonna play the Death Spitter first, because the Razor's Fine is mostly a blocker. So, yeah, this card is bad, I think, but maybe my opponent has a combo with it. Ooh. Alright, that's a thing, I guess. Yeah, I'm gonna offer the trade here. That thing, I don't have an answer for it, and it's gonna deal me a ton of damage before I kill it, so I'm fine with the trade. Ooh, alright. Alright, so do I want to play Corrupted Zendikon here? I think I do. I kind of want to play it on the Swamp, but if I do that, I don't have a blocker. I think I'll play it on the Mountain. I don't think my opponent's going to kill it. And let's attack. Because, yeah. Then return a mountain, I think. I don't think there is any card that takes a land from my hand. If there is, I want to discard a swamp. If I want to play some Mind Rot, I'd rather discard a swamp than a forest. So. Yeah, we're okay here. Oh, that was a card I wanted to take. Okay, so let's reveal Peace Strider, Weedprunner Poplar, and Swamp. And my opponent gets to take 2 of those cards, but I don't want to show the Lava Launch. This, I think, is a good card. Maybe I should have taken it. It's ironic that I took the Weedprunner Poplar over it, and now it's very good. So my opponent took the Weedprunner Poplar, which suggests, and Peace Strider. Alright. Well. Ooh. So let's attack, because I want to free up this mountain to play the Lava Launch, and if my opponent takes it, that's fine too. So now I'm up to 5 mana, so I could play Lightning Diadem if I draw a land. I could also Lava Launch for 2, and my opponent doesn't know about the Lava Launch. But I want a Lava Launch for free, obviously. Alright, this is looking like we still have a shot here. I feel like I'm behind, but okay, that's just a 2/3. And it has to destroy something interesting. Alright, taking it, of course. Taking it, of course. I guess my opponent could blow up the Corrupted Zendikon. Alright, that's true. Alright, so... Well, I don't think not attacking is gonna do anything. So if I attack, my opponent probably just blocks and blows up the Corrupted Zendikar. Which is okay, but yeah. My opponent could do it at any time though. I think I'm just gonna pass. And shield. This was kind of unfortunate. But it's okay. My opponent tapping out would be okay. Okay, my opponent does not have a vampire, so that's just another card that's gonna die to Lavalanche. And I'm fine shielding here. Ooh. Well, we were one mana away from that. I think the odds of my opponent plays a vampire is low, and even if they play a vampire that kills, if I draw another land, that Lavalanche is for 4. But I don't think attacking is good here. Right. Revolt. Okay. Which my opponent could trigger with the Spawning Pit. So if I were my opponent, I would sacrifice it. Yeah, exactly. And destroy that. Then attack. And I'm going to take it. And I think it's time for Lavalanche now. I don't think I can wait anymore. I really want my opponent to start making 2/2s. I guess I could wait one more turn, because this card doesn't do much. I can just block with it. So let's coercion my opponent. Hang on. Yeah. Essence Drain, Dolphin Trapper, Ajani's Presence. Huh. I think I have to take Ajani's Presence because it just messes up Lavalanche. Yeah. Hopefully my opponent taps out for Essence Drain next turn and hits me for 11, and then I get the Lavalanche. But I can't let my opponent have Ajani's Presence. That is a no can do. It saves 2 creatures. Yeah, I'm gonna block this card. Get 2 counters. Oh, perfect. Okay. Right. Land. Yeah, nice. Alright. Lavalanche for 4. Killing everything. And my opponent cannot make a creature with Spawning Pit. And I'm 1 damage away from killing my opponent with these 2 cards. Oh, it's a 0 mana to sack. Okay, well that's bad. I think this card is bad, but my opponent's gonna get some value for it. Yeah. For sure. Is it Sorcery Speed only? Or is my opponent playing an aura on it? Oh yeah, this card. Okay. Technically I'm still alive, but it's getting rough here. So, let's see what happens. Kind of cool token though. Very cool token. Oh yeah, that's a sweet play. My opponent gives my creature shadow. That's good. Alright, my opponent has played everything I know about. No Essence Trade still in the hand. Okay, that's bad for me. But, yeah. Yeah, we're dead. Man, this card is bad, but I lost to it. And I kind of want to board in Swirling Sandstorm, but I don't know if it's good. Definitely do not want this Ravenous Intruder. Maybe I play this card and then I'm gonna be on the draw. Yeah. It would have been better to be on the draw, I think. Alright, let's try this. Oh, that's a good hand. Of course, Morg Flunkys is better on the play, but still not good anyway. But it's a fine hand. It's Lightning Diana is pathetic so far. But what are you gonna do? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That could be a problem. Shade of True Care. Alright. Alright. Get Mountain. Play Flunky so I don't have to discard. But yeah, being on the draw here did not work out. I didn't see too many aggressive cards from my opponent, just some grindy cards. Play the Basilica so I have an untapped land next turn. I don't want to lose too much tempo. Wow, if I draw Lavalanche, this could be a good party. Yeah. Swirling Sandstorm, probably not going to do it because I don't think I can get 7 cards in my graveyard too fast. But yeah, taking 4, which is not an absurd amount, but alright. I guess I have to kill this just because it's already a 3/4, and if I wait to my opponent's turn and they drop a plains, it's gonna be too late to kill it. Probably. An extra Speeding Sliver could stop everything except the card. Yeah. Alright, Lavalanche, please. I need to draw Lavalanche. Lavalanche, Lavalanche. No, okay. I'll play Speeding Sliver and then next turn maybe I can put Lightning Diadem on it. But my opponent could give it Shadow and then that's a problem. So I'm taking 7, 6, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. And this card is gonna be annoying. What is the rarity of this card? Uncommon, okay. Yeah. Sorry. Hopefully that's not the coronavirus. Alright, so are we tapping out? Or what? Well, putting this on the flank is, I guess, because the spitting sliver already dominates everything. And if this doesn't work, I'm dead. Now I can kill that thing. Ionic Presence. I guess I'm dead then. Alright, that works too. I don't think I was winning this game. I mean, I could kill a solid recruit, but then I take 2 and kind of dead to Suture Priest. On the play again, but maybe we shouldn't be. There's Searing Blaze, which at the moment only deals 3 damage turn 2, but any land drop from there, it's gonna mean it deals 3. And I can also deal 1. Yeah, I think I'm gonna wait, because if I draw a land for Razor-Swan, I don't need to kill the 3-1. Alright, whatever. Do it like this. Kinda getting screwed here. Miscalculation. My opponent's blue-white probably. Miscalculation is a good card. And there's a Karoo, which my opponent did not play correctly, because you have to have an untapped land. This is not the bounce lands. So yeah, my opponent learned a lesson, I think. These cards are much worse than the original bounce lands. Of course, we're not drawing lands, so it may not matter, but that was painful for my opponent. And they also don't tap for... They are so much worse in so many ways. You have to tap an untapped land, and they tap for colorless and white. They're still good because they're card advantage, but yeah. I'll cycle this thing. And eventually draw a land, I hope. But this is at least a card I can cast. My opponent does not have blue. There are sure some flash creatures in the format, but I'm not going to play around it, because this is Chaos Draft. You can't play around things. If you do, you're just going to tie your hands backward. I'll play this. And hope to beat down before my opponent draws an island. Alright, there's an island. A little slow way to get an island, but an island nonetheless. And a 2/3 that can't block artifact creatures. So again, a card that gets better when the sets are less focused. So, cycling. This is starting to get ridiculous. Guess I get rid of the infect creature. We're like 15 cards deep in our deck and have only drawn 2 lands. Two 5 vigilance, okay. Well. Oh my god. At least it's a land, but now I have to discard. Sucks. And I guess I discard. Oh, so next time I have 4 mana, I'm gonna play the Sweatbrooks Brawl. I guess Corrupted Zendikon doesn't do anything in the face of a 2/5. Whereas the Black Prunar Poplar could potentially do something. Really? Oh, this is just a 1/2. Oh, crap. Alright. Thought it was a 1/3. Alright. So, despite playing a Karoo, my opponent still just easily wins because I get screwed. I guess I'd play it out, but I don't know. So I could double block this card. And yeah. Alright. Looks like we're gonna lose this game. Yeah. And it's even a free fall. Alright, kind of expected that. I'm gonna take out this stupid ATOG and put in the Nacatl outright. I think we have some free green sources, so that's okay. Yeah. Alright. Alright. So my opponent was screwed on lands, played a Karoo wrong, and still won easy. There's a Mountain Cycler. It's not what I wanted. Okay. Okay. Alright. This is fun. I didn't cycle the Chartreuse card because another mountain is not really high on my list of lands I want to draw. So this is a withstand, that's okay. I mean, yes, it's a 2-for-1, but it takes my opponent's entire turn and gets the withstand out of their hand. Oh yeah. Okay. There it is, I guess. Okay, I mean, it's okay. This is just very slow. Here comes. Oh, that's a good card. Yeah, I'll say we're not winning this game. Another flyer. Yeah. So I have to draw Swamp for Enslave to be in this game, and I want to clear the way. None of my creatures block flyers anyway, so I'm just gonna do this and hope to rip an Enslave. Alright, yeah, so I'll take the only card that interferes with Enslave, and then I hope I take 7, go down 5, then an Enslave, and then hopefully from there I can stabilize. Playing a ground creature just doesn't do anything. I just gonna have to hope my opponent whiffs here. Would love for them to draw 3 cards, that would be sweet, but they correctly do not. Alright. We're done here. This was not fun. I mean, I gotta be honest, I think having a Chaos Draft with only small sets just sucks. I mean, it's just a terrible idea. There's so many small set synergies that doesn't come up. I think they should just go back to having ordinary Chaos Draft. This just sucks. I'm sorry, I'm just gonna be honest. This is a bad form.